Hi everyone, this is Mr. Songrath. Today I wanted to show you the Classroom extension that Google has recently released. This is a really cool feature from Google that integrates directly with Chrome and has a lot of awesome things for teachers and students to be able to use. So you can see here I've got my demo class up, and one of my students is Joe Black. He's our test kid, and I have his Chrome profile open in the background here. And so the Google Classroom extension is up in my extensions bar. You have to go to the Chrome Web Store and download it. It's actually called Share to Classroom. And one of the neat things that it does is it pushes content to either your classroom here or directly to the students. So here's a benefit. Say you're in class, like when I was teaching history, and I came across a website that I really wanted to share with the students, and I used to have to throw it up on my projector or tell all the kids that, to type in, go to history.com and search for American Civil War and all that. And it took a lot of time, and it could cause a lot of headaches. Well, the Classroom extension takes care of all that for you. All you have to do is find whatever site you're on. So this is the American Civil War page, and I want to send this to all my kids maybe immediately. I want them all to look at this site. All I have to do is go up, find the Share to Classroom button, click on it, see that I have Push to Students selected, and then hit push. You can see now this is actually in my Joe Black Chrome profile. It tells Joe Black that it's going to open, and then boom, just like that, in my Chrome profile as Joe, I am taken right to the page. Awesome. Here's something else that's really neat. If I am a teacher and I want the students to share with me, I have Joe sitting in my class and he says, "Hey, Mr. Songrath, I saw this really cool web page on American Civil War history." And I say, "That's great, Joe. I'd like you to share that with the class." Well, instead of him emailing the link, all he has to do is actually go up to his Classroom extension and click Push to Teacher. Now what this is going to do is actually give me a notification here, and then I have to accept it. So I'm going to open it in a new tab, and now I have it on my screen, which is really cool. This is something that is really going to be amazing for your classrooms, because now kids can push content to you and you can push content to kids. Now if you noticed, one of the great things about that process is that teachers have to accept the students' pushed content. So that doesn't mean that means that students can't just continually push content to teachers and have it show up on their computer monitors. That would be chaos. But kids, they don't have an option. If a teacher pushes something out to them, it's going to automatically open as long as they're in that class. So that's really cool. Here's another really neat thing about the Share to Classroom extension. If I click on this, I'm maybe prepping for a lesson here, and I see that this web page is perfect for what I want to do. I actually can make this either an announcement or an assignment right here inside of the Classroom extension. So I don't have to go back to my classroom, copy the link and all of that. I can actually just create an assignment directly in the Share to Classroom extension. I can tell them to read and report on the topics below. Okay, and then all I have to do is I can give it a due date just like I would in Classroom and hit assign. And then, looking at my demo class, all I have to do is see that my stream was updated. I'm going to show it. There it is. Now if I open up Joe Black, he's behind here. I go to his classroom, go into my demo class, and there's the content that I just assigned to Joe. So it's really slick in that you can create assignments and announcements straight from the page. One of the last features that I wanted to show you was actually that you can see here, not only can you see, push this to it, but you can see what you pushed out to students already recently, and then you can also see what you've received from students right here. So a very cool feature, and probably the last thing, the really awesome thing is also it's got a hyperlink right to Classroom right here. If you click that, it'll open it up on your web browser for you. So that's the Share to Classroom extension. It's a really cool feature, and I hope you guys take advantage of it. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email and ask them.